I'm Alan Rumsey. I'm a Chief Investigator at the Center of Excellence for Language Dynamics, and in my home base at Australian National University, I'm a Professor of Anthropology with a particular focus on linguistic anthropology. And my main focus has been both in Aboriginal Australia and in the Highlands of Papua New Guinea, where my current work at the centre is based.
So my name's Lauren Reid. I work for Alan Rumsey as a research assistant. I'm also a master's student in the Centre of Excellence for the Dynamics of Language. My speciality is sign languages, and I began working with Alan, as you mentioned, on this sign language in Highlands, New Guinea.
A really exciting discovery of a deaf sign language. That is a sign language that's used by a single deaf man, but a circle of about 20 people, that are his mostly immediate friends and family, that has developed over the course of 1.5 generations to an amazing degree of fluency and elaboration. And this language is 1.5 generations old. It arose virtually in place from no previous existing sign language. So it presents interesting parallels to the process by which language itself evolved at least 50,000 years ago, and some people say hundreds of thousands of years ago, among modern humans, which nowadays I think most experts in that field agree was a largely gestural language, not just a spoken one, but some combination of gesture and vocalization, but largely gesture.
The sign language that we're working on in the Highlands does provide really interesting clues as to how language can evolve given the right social conditions. And I think this is something really important to bear in mind. When we were working in the Highlands, we actually worked with 12 deaf people spread across that area, and only one of those languages did we find had shown evidence of really rapid evolution, of a lot of intricacy in only about 1.5 generations, and the others not so much. Maybe there's more to be found out there, but we found that the key with that language that had shown that high level of intricacy in such a short period of time really had to do with the social context in which it's used. The one deaf person at the centre of that network had a lot of opportunity for interaction. He had a lot of interlocutors, not just family but also friends who'd interacted daily since childhood, and that's what really seems to have driven that rapid language evolution and intricacy, rather than just simply the biological human capacity for language. So it seems that language really is a social process rather than something innate.
We think that the development of some of these sign languages, like the one we've worked on in the Western Highlands of New Guinea, provides a kind of model for a middle level of evolution that helps you think about what it's like for a language to come into existence, not as a development of some previous language of that same form, but as a totally new creation.
The Centre of Excellence is one of the only places in the world that really has such a strong focus on Papuan spoken linguistics, but virtually nothing is known about the sign languages of the area. Not much interest has been paid to them, so we're really excited that at the Centre of Excellence we're working on not one but 2 sign languages in New Guinea.